This video is specifically about definition of terms. Centralization, definition of terms specifically. So I will read this again directly from the McKenzie handbook for Part A. This is from January of 2017. Don't be alarmed if yours has changed or you have different information. Definition of terms for centralization. This is the phenomenon by which distal pain originating from the spine is progressively abolished in a distal to proximal direction. This is a response to a specific repeated movement or in sustained position, and this change in location from distal to proximal centralization is maintained over time until all pain is abolished. Symptoms are centralizing and then centralized are the next two terms. Finishing up centralization, as the pain centralizes, there is often a significant increase in the central back pain. Symptoms move from distal to proximal. The proximal symptoms intensify. If back pain only is present, this moves from a widespread, so we're thinking centralizing back pain, widespread pain to a more central location, and then it abolishes. Centralization is what I just identified. The next term for centralization is centralizing. This is during the application of loading strategies, distal pain is being abolished. The pain is in the process of becoming centralized, but this will only be confirmed once the distal pain remains abolished. Symptoms are centralizing, means the distal pain is going away. It's in the process of centralizing, or it's in the process of centralization. Centralization is a term. Centralizing is an action. Centralized means that as a result of the application of the appropriate loading strategies, directional preference loading strategies, derangement, again just kind of hammering home some of these key terms. Appropriate loading strategies, the patient reports that all distal pain has abolished. My symptoms have centralized, and now the patient only has back pain. Classically we think sciatic pain, running distally along the nerve, traveling up. As it's traveling up, it's centralizing. Once there's no more distal pain and it's only in the back, it has centralized. The central back pain will then continue to decrease and abolish. Big word, abolish. Goes away. Characteristics of centralization only occurs in derangement. Only occurs in derangement. Straight from their textbook. Occurs in response to loading strategies, repeated movements, or postures. It usually is a rapid and always lasting change in pain location and can be very reliable for the assessment. Centralization, centralizing, and centralized only occurs with derangement.